You know, when you study the story of the Beatles as often as I do, sometimes you find stories that make you think there's no fucking way this really happened. There's many examples of this, but I want to focus on a specific one today, one that made me question the social IQ of the boys, the schemes of Magic Alex.
Hello, I'm Alexis from Apple Electronics.
Magic Alex was a Greek person that called himself an inventor and was really close to the Beatles in their psychedelic phase. Initially, the guy was pretty harmless. He was only good for entertaining the Beatles with his crazy ideas about how he wanted to change the world of electronics. However, as the confidence grew, he got involved in the studio. When he would stop by the control room and tell George Martin the studio had caveman technology and that he could build a 72-track tape if he wanted to. Because of all these comments, John Lennon began to be a little more demanding. He would tell George he wanted the speakers and his voice to sound in ways that weren't possible. It got to the point where they gave him an insane amount of money to build a new studio, one with all the incredible technology he told the band he could produce. Unfortunately, as it always happens, those who talk big tend to have little to show for it. So when the Beatles got into the new studio, what do you think happened?
But he didn't do anything. When we finally got him to do a recording studio, we had a 16-track studio, and we walked in there, it was chaos. We had to rip it all out and start again. He had like 16 little speakers all around the room. You know, there wasn't anything he ever did, except he had like a toilet with a radio in it or something.